What's going on, guys? Zach here. You've seen a lot of my content for Landscaping Unlimited, and for this Frequently Asked Question Friday, I'm going to be answering the question of how do I make all of that? And so we're going to start with the materials that I use, the equipment that I use, and then we're going to get to the software. So for starters, I have an iPhone 13 Pro Max. This is the phone that I use to capture a lot of our content. The difference between using your phone to capture a video here or to capture a photo there is the intention that goes behind it. So this is the most versatile thing we all have. We all have a great camera. We all have a great camcorder. And so you can make a lot of video, a lot of great content with your photography. One of the things that makes good content great is the audio that goes with it. And so for photos, there's no audio. That's going to go down to editing. But for the videos, with the open mics with Shay, with my Frequently Asked Question Friday, Meet the Team Tuesday, those aren't recorded with my camera. Those are recorded with my phone. But the difference is I bought a DJI Mic 2. And so this kit, it comes with a receiver, 2 microphones, but it also has these adapters. And so one is going to go to an iPhone, one's going to go to an Android. And so what I do is I put that into the receiver, I connect that to my phone, plug it in, and now that's going to be recording the video, but the audio is going to go to the mic. And so it's going to sound a lot better. And so when you hear a lot of videos that are raspy or the audio is not that great, well, you're going to scroll on because you don't feel like listening to it. But when you hear good audio, you're going to stop and slow down because you know you're getting a quality product that thought was put into. And so that's one of the things that I do. So if you're looking for a microphone set that you can use wirelessly for interviews, creating content, making videos, whatever, I highly suggest the DJI Mic 2 set. There are links to that below for you to find, but that's what I use. That's how I get the content that I get. I'm using it right now. Now, one of the things that I bought is that I bought the adapter that puts that receiver onto my camera. And so now getting to the cameras. I started with a Sony a7 III. I use that to build Z Photography Media. So if you don't know, I also am a photographer of my own. I've got my own photography business called Z Photography Media, Z being Zach. I'm Zach. It's my photography and my media. And so that's how that came to be. I had a Sony a7 III with a 55mm lens, and I just started taking pictures. I covered some families, I covered some athletes. I started making enough money where that camera bought the next lens. And that camera with that lens bought the next camera body, bought the next lens. And so I just kept reinvesting the money I was making back into my business and growing that business. And so right now I'm using the 24-70 G Master 2 lens on my Sony a7R5. And so a lot of the videos you see, a lot of the photos that you see as well, are coming from that camera. And so like I said, I bought an adapter for my DJI Mic 2, put it onto the camera, and so now my camera also has that Wi-Fi access to me. And so when you're looking at it, a lot of the audio that you hear, a lot of the discussions you see when it comes to the 4K where I'm using the camera, that's my setup. I've got this Sony a7R5, I'm using my 24-70 lens, and I've got the adapter for my DJI Mic 2 to capture the audio. Now my workhorse is the 70-200. If you look at any of the photos or videos that you see the guys operating equipment, you see like real up close and personal, but you're like, how did he get that? I'm not laying under a tractor when it drives by. My 70-200 lens allows me to zoom in from a safe distance, and I can still capture the audio. I can still get real close to the photos while maintaining quality. And so the 24-70, that's like this interview style, that's up close and personal. The 70-200, that's the distance shots that'll get to the guys working. And you kind of put that together, it's like the ultimate package. And so I'm using my DJI Mic 2 for audio. I'm using my phone for quite a bit of the on-the-fly content where I can't pull out the camera. And I'm using my camera for my longer form, higher end recordings or publications that I'm looking to go for. All of that is fantastic, but what differentiates a good creator from a great creator, just like audio separates some good videos from some great videos, is the editing. That's when it comes to my MacBook Pro. This has the M3 chip in it. It's the 16-inch, and this is the perfect laptop for me. I love this thing. I do everything that you see. I'm going to edit this video on here. So I use Lightroom for all of my photos. All my photo editing is done in Lightroom, and then I use Final Cut Pro for all my videos. So the audio that I'm going to get from these mics, fantastic. The quality of video I'm going to get from the video coming from the camera is going to be fantastic. I then bring that together in Final Cut Pro. I make sure it all matches up the way I want it to. Minor tweaks here and there, maybe throwing on some titles or something like that. And then I send it out to the masses, and you guys get to see what it is we're doing. That's how I'm making the content for Landscaping Unlimited. I'm not looking to gatekeep. I'm not looking to hide anything. You have everything now that I'm doing. I've got a laptop with Lightroom, Final Cut Pro. I've got my camera. I've got my mics. I've got my phone. And now you can go out. The links are all below. Buy all those things and bring it to your field. Maybe you want to start building your landscaping company. Maybe you want to build your hardscape company. Maybe you want to bring your business to the next level. Maybe you're running a food truck, or maybe you're running a restaurant. Like, the field that you're in doesn't matter. What matters is that you go and you tell your story to the world. All I'm doing is telling the story of Landscaping Unlimited. I worked there, I really enjoyed it. I came back in a different capacity to where I'm now able to do this. I'm able to show what it is we do. And when people start to see that, they see the real people behind the beautiful work. They see all the honest work that's going into it. They see that these are just people who are good people trying to grow a great business. That's how we're starting to see our phone ringing a lot more, because I'm telling the story. And the same could be done for you. If you want to go out and you want to grow your business, start sharing with people who you are and what you're about. If you have any questions, if you're looking for any consultation, if you're looking for any advice on how to operate this, feel free to hit me up. But this is how I'm bringing Landscaping Unlimited to life, to the masses in the digital world, is I'm grabbing this stuff with this material, the hardware that I've explained, and I'm going out and I'm making it work. The thing that you can't get from this video, I'm willing to go out and put in those 10,000 hours. I will go lay in the rain to get the photo. I will dive in the mud to get the shot at the right angle. I will do all those things because I enjoy what I do. If you enjoy what you do, you're going to be a lot better at it. I'm good at sports. I'm good with family. I'm good at landscaping, photography, and videography because I love sports. I love competition. I love family. I'm a family man. I enjoy watching families go out and be happy. I enjoy landscaping, so I don't mind going and getting dirty and getting the shot. This is very expensive equipment, and yet I'm finding a way to bring it into these environments and keep it safe and make it work because I care and I try to put effort into it. You can't just wing it and expect professional results. You know, you're going to get wing it results from winging it. But if you're intentional, you're locked in, you're focused, and you're going to dedicate yourself to perfecting this craft, you're going to find the results are in the pudding. The proof's in the pudding there. People are going to share it. They're going to call you on it. They're going to be more interested in what you're doing because you're putting effort into something and people recognize that. So just put effort into what it is you want to do. Hit me up if you need any help. Click the links to get the gear if you want, and go out and win, because that's the goal that I have, and I hope you guys get it as well.